Everyone expects something from you. Your mother, your teacher, your local drug dealer, shit, even your local rapist. But I'm not sure if you should give him what he wants. Expectations are like AIDS. Not everyone has them, but the ones that do, live by them. I hate the word expectations because every time that word is brought up, I'm reminded of how I'm 6'4" and never went to play D1 basketball. Can I ball though? Check the highlights.
Down. They should just stop the game right now and let everyone watch the replay. James on the attack to the rim and a foul.
Don't even say it. That's not LeBron. LeBron plays for the Lakers. That's the Heat. What are you talking about? But growing up, there were a lot of expectations for me. But I only had like one for myself, and that was to stay black and die. It was funny how people could make expectations for me when I didn't even have expectations for myself, except for staying black and dying. But before we get into that, let's start off with what expectations are. Okay, expectation, noun, a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future. A belief that someone will or should achieve something. Like when a woman abuser comes home from a long day at the factory. He expects his meal to be ready and his beer to be cold. And if it's not, then somebody getting beat. Her. She's getting beat. Since I wasn't quite sure if I had any expectations for myself, it was always confusing to me when people got upset that I didn't live up to the expectations they set for me. Like how your mother wants you to become a doctor, but you don't even fucking own a TARDIS. That was a Doctor Who joke. I'm a nerd.
You're a fucking nerd. You're a fucking nerd. No one likes you. No one likes you.
I started to see expectations as a way to push yourself or someone else into a direction that you want them to. It's not a bad thing. It can be good. It can be a crucial part of someone's development, unless the person setting your expectations is R. Kelly. Don't do anything that nigga tells you. Parents set high expectations for their children because they want them to succeed in life. People set expectations for themselves because they want to accomplish something that's not easily accessible. Expectations drive people. Like every time I sit down to beat my meat, I expect to catch a nut, but sometimes I don't catch that nut because life works in mysterious ways. That or these gas station dick pills are killing my sperm. Either one, but we live to fight another day. While it might be true that having little to no expectations leads to less disappointment, do you really want to live your life not holding yourself to a higher standard?
I don't know, man.
I'm not running from expectations in some fear-induced sprint that I might not live up to the expectations someone set for me. Not living up to someone's expectations can hurt, but at the same time, it's inevitable. It's going to happen. You're going to fall short sometime, and that's okay. You'll probably still be loved. Maybe. One slip up shouldn't mean the end of whatever relationship. Unless your girlfriend expected you specifically not to fuck that bitch. But you fucked that bitch. And you fucked that bitch raw. And now you got AIDS. You know how I know you got AIDS? Because I fucked that bitch raw too. And I give you like, don't let mishaps and failures get to you. They don't define you. And besides, people gonna forget about them anyway. Because nobody cares about you. You're a fucking loser.
You're a fucking nerd. You're a fucking nerd. No one likes you. No one likes you.
It's all just a little part of your journey. And when others fall short of your expectations, it is what it is. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. Some things can't be avoided, like this.
So you can't see it.
Yeah, it's just because he was moving the camera, but on that other angle.
I bet you he expected that not to happen.
Isn't he talented? He is so talented. I am so proud of him.
Expectations are building blocks to build the apartment complex that is your life. Don't use someone else's blueprints. Sometimes people want you to build luxury condominiums when whole time you're projects. But you know, people like projects too, I guess.
yeah. I tried to tell him, yeah. I tried to, yeah. I tried to tell him, yeah. I tried to, ayy. I'm top of the line, I can inspire ya. I was inclined, made all the bread like I'm in China, yeah. Shawty want me, sorry, but I gotta leave, yeah.